Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Jack, and this is the Last Night Rogue Rider Edition on the PC. It's out on Steam in early access mode, and I'm going to play a bit of it for you because it's a jousting game, which is, I have never played a jousting game before. I will play a bit of the game, and I'll show you what it's like, and then we'll talk a bit about what I don't like and what I do like about the game. So I'm going to do one of those I've done already. We'll do spiders. You can ride along, and you can either jump, you can move left to right on this track, and you can also like hold down the big pointy stick. I have no idea what that thing's called. Anyway, there's this cool thing where I can actually look around the picture frame. But there's this weird thing every time which it kind of jumps in closer and it gets a bit distorted. But we're going to skip that anyway. There's some scary spiders. So I'm going to go and I'm going to hold down B and push that spider right out of the road. It's kind of, there's these weird slow motion things that go on when you defeat enemies. And it kind of gets a bit disorienting. I just whacked myself on the side of that tree there. Didn't knock myself out though, which is good. I'm going to try and collect as many coins as I can. You can see it kind of like it bounces around there and it can kind of be a bit disorienting. There's a couple of things about the game which I'll explain in the menu, which I find disorienting, but kind of, my eyes struggle to take it all in. This right here is really nice. Like I can move side to side. I get used to where, like, how big my character is and knocking the sides of like trees and stuff. I don't want to whack into the side of that one. I can jump, and I can actually strafe on with the air. I actually move faster while I jump. I have no idea if that's how it actually works. That thing tried to grab me, that cheeky little spider. Alright, let's keep going through here. It seems to be fairly easy, though. There are sometimes there's enemy riders going across that. I wish you got extra points for going along that tiny little what's it called? The branch across the river. I feel like that's such a challenge. Why don't I get points for that? Anyway, let's jump through, smack him. There's that weird way the camera bursts forwards, and I find that a bit hard to concentrate at times. We should be coming close to the end now, as long as I don't stuff it up. There we go. There's the end right there. Very good. The quest is a storyline which is already built in. Now we're on the quest to become a knight for the king. Let's continue. This is the nightmare mode. Okay, this is the scary, crazy version. Let's see if I can do this. So you can see, there's some pretty trippy effects going on. These are the really hard levels, and I've managed to do one of them. Whoa. Oh, that's a bad guy. I thought that was a good guy. Those don't look good at all. We might just jump out of that. It's a bit tough. Let's jump into light scatters. The hard mode, though, I like that extra challenge. It's quite good to put that in there. Right, let's go from here. Now, I think there's a tree. Can I knock down the tree? I can. Gosh, I'm like a brute. Okay. Like when I hit it, but then the camera bears forwards. I'm still trying to understand what's happening there. There's a couple of things in the main menu where the graphic style just doesn't seem to... Like, there's a couple of different styles they use. And each one of them is nice, but they don't really flow together. And I kind of like, I feel like it could just be joined a bit more together nicely. I missed the tree then and annihilated myself. And that's the ragdoll there. There's a really sweet ragdoll when you kill guys, knocking them out. And what I might show you now is, there's something about the game which I find, it's only a little thing, but I find it quite weird. If you look at the top and bottom of the screen, you can see some leaves. And they look like they're moving, but once you realize it, it's not actually them waving in the wind. It's the whole animation being stretched back and forth. And I think it's generally used as a reflection or a ripple effect on water. But for branches, it just looks really weird to me. And it happens on the screen here. They use that same distortion thing to move around to make it look like it's moving. And it kind of works, but at times it moves in ways where it's like, whoa, that's just like... And it's because there's no shading. There's not that 3D effect or seeing where the folds are. I guess it's the simplicity, like it's quite an easy effect to do, but I kind of wish there was a nicer version of it. This is the campaign as we've seen with the story mode. There's also this endless journey, and there's this other screen which I probably will update because it looks like a whole other menu screen. I haven't done this yet, but there's power-ups you can pick up. There's different horses you can customize or unlock. But then the last one is this Rogue Rider Adventure, which is the new thing. If I go New World, we get this. Now, while this looks cool, I just look at this and go, this looks awesome. Why isn't the whole game in this style? There are so many different... Oh, the camera is kind of weird to use. there are so many different graphical styles. I kind of wonder what's happening. Anyway, what it seems to have in this mode is you can pick an area to move out of. I'm going to go into here, and then you play this level and you can keep moving throughout the land. So this is a stand outdoor level where the start was. Very good. I wonder if we'll fight some extra other knights in this. That'd be quite cool. But I feel like that graphical style there is slightly different to other ones. What's happening with these flags? I think I can actually knock down the flags for points. Okay, I missed the flag. Never mind. Can I move this onto the other side? Because I can't hit the flag on that side. I got one. Very good. Okay, so if I jump from here to here, I get some points for landing on that. Okay. So get to here, and that's the end of the level. There's a choice there of going to another road of graveyard. You can see at the moment, I'll skip through all this. You can see the background though, it starts going hyper. I'm like, what's happening? There's so many weird graphical styles. I kind of wish I just picked a couple and stuck with that. It feels like I'm playing several different games and there's just not that or that repetition between them. I've never done a graveyard level, so let's try this out. Hall of the Dead. Can I smack those things? I have no idea what I'm allowed to touch and what I can't touch. I'm going to presume I can't touch anything. Oh! Okay. Okay. Going well so far. Couple of gravestones. We'll go down the middle here. Jump, jump, jump. Oh, round the corner. I have no idea what I'm supposed to whack over. Should be getting to the end. There we go, at the end. And also another weird thing, I guess it's simplicity, is that I come out into this road, even though on my map, okay, the background's just going hyper there. The background is always, like, the two options you'll probably see in a moment, they're both graveyards for me. Actually, one of them is a road, I apologize. I did another one where it was mine or mine, and it went into a road. I'm like, well, I'm gonna move on a mountain. Like, it looks really promising, I guess. Let's quit from that. There's a lot of potential here of lots of different elements. I just think there needs to be a bit more work on the cohesion, bring it all together. But other than that, it looks like to be quite a lot of fun. I haven't done many of the levels. I think there was 18 levels in the campaign. I feel like I've seen that number somewhere, but don't quote me on that. I've done the first 1 and a bit chapters. There's a tutorial at the start for teaching you. But other than that, it's quite interesting so far. I haven't tried the Endless Journey, because just if it's endless, you know, I don't want to jump into that right now. The story is quite interesting. There's some interesting mechanics. I feel like now in Steam Early Access, it's quite cool that there is a whole campaign at the moment. It's really bringing it all together and perfecting this product. But hope you like the look of that. That is Last Night, and we'll see you next time for more videos.